Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12, or what I should say, Alpha 12.3. And a big thank you to Robert Malone for drawing my attention to the fact there has been an update, because I would have missed it completely. For reference for anyone watching this in the future, I'm recording this on the 24th of July 2020. And the patch notes are very interesting. There will be a link in the video description for anyone who wants to do it. Now, there are no major changes associated with this update, but there is a very significant announcement. That is that Empyrion have confirmed that the game will leave early access and go into full release on the 5th of August, which is only literally a few weeks away. That is something I will talk a little bit about, but I don't want to get too controversial with it. Now, the update consists mainly of minor changes, bug fixes, but there are two which are really interesting. And one, big thank you to Robert for drawing my attention to it. That is the fact that we will now be able to mount a mining capability on an SV. So I just want to have a quick look, see what we got here. Oh yes, we got the container controller we're going to need. We're now going to be able to put a tier 2 laser drill on. That's not bad actually. 22 Sarcosium oil, or is a little bit big, 45 mechanical components. And that actually solves a dilemma I've been talking about for the last couple of videos. That is the time it takes to mine down asteroids. And I was thinking about putting a mining capability either on this capital vessel or building a small mining CV. But Empyrion has solved that problem now, because we've now got a whole new genre of special ships, which is we can now have a mining SV. But just to give you a bit of an update of what I was looking at off camera since the last video, if I come up through here, if I show you this slope here, I actually went into creative mode and took these out, and it's possible to take a few blocks out of here and mount the mining probes for the capital vessel, or mining lasers, actually, not mining probes, what am I talking about, here on each side. So it's possible, and if I add the wood cargo capability, I could then use the capital vessel to mine asteroids. The downside is that if I go in to show you CPU stats, there isn't enough of left to be able to even mount one mining laser on here. I think if I actually did it in creative mode, and it reduces my efficiency to 97%, which I could live with, but I think I'd rather upgrade to tier 3, and I can't remember if I've actually unlocked the capacity. I can never find these when I'm looking for them. Where are they? Where are they? They've got to be in here somewhere. Perhaps I actually look in the right one, doesn't it? There it is. So we'd have to unlock that, and we'd have to unlock that. And to make this, we would need 24 steel plates, electronics, computer, and 14 flux coils. And we've got the 2 large optronics bridges. I got that there. And flux coils. We could get some flux coils from thrusters. Have a quick look. I mean, titanium rods, neodymium, and cobalt. Got enough. Would that be enough to make that for the 2 upgrades? Anyway, that's not something I want to talk too much about in this video. Now, the other interesting point I spotted in this update is they've now added the assault rifle and sniper rifle to the portable constructor, so that will change the initial starting position. Also, the other thing is they've upgraded the Unity engine to 2019.4. and they did put a little message on there for us to keep an eye out for anything that is a little bit wrong. So if we find anything that doesn't look right, where we can report that to the forums and then take a look at it. I would guess that the idea of upgrading the Unity engine is just so that they can put more features in. Now, I will talk a little bit about the elephant in the room, in the sense that the game will be going into full release on the 5th of August. It's going to be the 5th year anniversary of the game. And I have to admit, I am really surprised with that. Now, I didn't start playing Empyrion when it was first released, because it was, well, not very good. This is the honest truth. But I have been, I have been playing it for quite a few years, but I must admit I didn't really think it'd been that number of years. Now, I also know that is the announcement that they are moving from early access to full release has triggered a few strong sentiments, is probably the polite term to do it. Now, all I'm going to do is give my personal view. Now, based on the fact that I've played No Man's Sky since its official release in 2016, I don't care whether a game is in early access or whether it's in full release, as long as the development team are committed to improving it without paid DLC. I mean, to me, the great rip-off, and a lot of AAA games have done this. They release a game that's full of bugs and features missing, and then they add the features using paid DLC, or the other one I think is, I won't mention the game, is microtransactions. I must admit I am very much against microtransactions, and in principle I won't play a game that has microtransactions in it, because I think it's a bit of a rip-off for the playing community. You know, you're either releasing a game that's fully featured or not, expecting people to pay just to get a funny looking helmet or something like that. Doesn't, you know, as far as I'm concerned, is not on. I mean, personally, I prefer the approach No Man's Sky's approach with community missions. So they add these odd features where you can buy them, but you're buying it with something you can earn in the game, and you're not paying out microtransactions. So I'm quite happy to continue supporting Empyrion in their endeavours. They've obviously got a clear roadmap of where they want to go. They've committed to continuing to update the game, and I can't see anything wrong with them moving into full release like that. I mean, it's just, well, it's just a word, really. I know a lot of people have got strong feelings about it, but that's all I'm really going to say on it. So if anyone thinks I'm going to be give up playing just because they've gone into early access, sorry, you're going to be a little bit disappointed, because I'm quite comfortable with this. Now we need to go to the mid there. I suppose the one concern I have got about a release on August the 5th is whether they will introduce some new features that will force another restart. I'm quite happy with this Let's Play at the moment, Empyrion. I don't really want to, how can you say, start again. Not just at this moment. I'd like to get some pleasure, but if we have to start again, we have to start again. That's all there is to it. And of course I'm using the thrusters, turning the thrusters on and off without using the switch again. Always forgetting. Anyway, let's go, and actually I need a core. How many cores have I got? Constructor out. I thought I'd got, oh, it'd be in the silver shield, wouldn't it? Yep. Actually need another core, don't I? So we're just into here. We'll put that on constructor out. It's on constructor in because I was making all ingots, so we'll just put that there, and we'll just go out. Once I actually landed on the ground, just turn the light on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the console first before I start scrapping, just in case there's something that's related to. So I suppose what we're going to have to do is just wander around the ship. We've got oxygen there. Well, we could do a little bit of reconnaissance with the drone. I'm not going to put the core out just yet. Some lights and stuff there. Got that there. Oxygen tanks and fuel tanks. I would guess that wherever the console is in. I think I've just got a little bit of an indicator up that way. Yeah, token console. Just gonna. It's up there. We'll just get there. Wait for the. I'm just gonna jump in here. And of course, this is going to be a bit verbose, so we'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. So, hidden log file, play file. Yes, of course we're going to play. I'm not going to discard it. So we're just going to get in here, rework. This is obviously a lot of black backstory, but I don't really want to sit here and read it all. Pathetic speeches, April Fool's joke. So, being prepared for everything, may have thought there. Good night. This is a conversation. I mean, if you want to read it, feel free just to pause the video and do it. So, token code, module 2 sequence updated. One more file required for full override. Yes, that was not too bad. And we've now got a Titan recovery key. So there wasn't anything special. Well, we'll certainly take that. And I think what we can do is just break through here. Just salvage out through here. And we'll just put the core out now. Oops, not that. Yeah. But just shove it in the middle here. I know where to come and get it. So what have we got in here? Got no generators. So let's just come in here. Looks like we've got a bit of fuel. Not fuel, oxygen, sorry. So we'll just take that out. We've got 1 oxygen from that. Fuel. We've got 8 fuel from that as well. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I think we'll just salvage out the fuel. Those tanks now. I don't want to spend too long getting in here. Now, I'm pretty sure there is at least 1 good loot box in here. Actually, what we could do, let's just do it quickly. Got 1 cargo box. We've got some thrusters. Where's the thrusters? Oh, I tagged it. Didn't I? Yeah, just show on HUD. Okay. Show me, please. Why is it not showing on the HUD? There's 1 there. It is. Cut that off. I think I'm going to scrap the thrusters because I don't really want to put them up in the workshop and I don't want to carry them around. So I'll pick up inventory. And I didn't do the link again. Shove that in there, shove that in there, shove that in there. Just keep that for the moment. 14 oscillators. Oops. So I just we'll grab the lights. They got a little bit of an optical fiber. Not really need it. We'll take the armored. Okay, which thruster did I take? That one. Right, show on HUD. I haven't pressed the wrong. Must have pressed F6 by accident. Yeah. The moral of the story is don't mess about too much. So we got that there. Right, let's get the spore thrusters. Right, it's up that way. So it looks like they're on. Yeah, they're over this side. So just take those out. Again, I'm just gonna scrap them. I know I'm losing resources, but I'm not planning on building another capital vessel now. My original plan was to, because I was going to build the one that, how can you say, my original plan was to keep them because I was going to build my mining CV, but, oops, what we got here? What we got in here? Ah, there it is. I knew there was a vault in here somewhere. Just jump up, get into here. What we got here? Copper, silicon, iron. That's okay. We'll take it. I'm not going to complain. Well, we can certainly add that to there. Extractor out. That there. And then of course we're anything else around here? I mean, I don't want to spend too long. Take the hangar doors. That's going to give us a little bit of extra. Just get rid of that so I don't What's this here? Click that. That gives me a little bit of electronics. So I don't want to spend too long doing this. We got here. Let's have a look. Little look-see round. Let's just stand here for. And see what we can find in this end. We'll just grab some of this stuff. Don't want to pick up too much in the way of steel plates. Just kind of cut away in and out through the ship. There's a armor locker there. We'll leave the consoles alone just in case the game decides that I want to come back. There's an O2 station there. We'll just deconstruct that as well. Actually, what I could probably do is got this over here, haven't we? So if I cut through here, just chop through. Is that separate? Oops. Take that. Well, just chop through this section here. See if we can trigger a collapse. A bit more substantial than that, though. What's propping this up? Probably that little prop there. There it is. We've got a console there. Like that. Like that. I think that's probably enough. I think all we're down to now is steel plates. And I think I've got more than enough steel plates for the moment. It's not like there's a shortage of loot. I mean, if there is something else buried in here, feel free to chuck it in the comments. I can always come back and just have a little bit of a dig underneath. And this actually does look like the bottom of the ship, so. And I think we'll just pick the core back up again. And I think that's probably enough through here. So we're just gonna get back to. Oh, we can always tidy up a little bit of this stuff on the way through as well. I mean, we don't want to leave a mess. So we're just going to come here. Anything, actually there's a little bit of a walk through here. There's a armored door there. Just the final look, see. No, I think that's about it. Get round back to the front of the ship. I think that was a ventilator actually. And here we go. Food has gone down. Obviously, scrapping ships is hungry work. And a quick look. Yeah, we've got the small optronics bridges, or large optronics bridges. Right. Well, we got a small titanium deposit there. I certainly want that before I leave. Got this one up here. We know that there's a drone base in there for the flyby we did in the last part, but we're just going to move over to here. I mean, I know I don't really need to tag it well. That's dark. No. Luckily, these are all close together. Now, I can almost guarantee that the console's going to be in that top section. So the problem's going to be getting up to it. So I think if we can just maneuver there. I think we'll probably use the SV to get up to that top terminal. I'm just going to come here. Oh, no. Just come here, use the official little button. Alright, we need some food. Let's have a quick look. Down to 240, so if we pop a pizza, that should be close enough. Probably do a little bit of an oxygen surge as well, so come down here. One thing I have done now is, just to show you, is I'm using the vanity here as an armor overflow section. My armor locker is actually full up at the moment, just to show you that as well. So you can see I've got a complement of armor. So that's part. Wow, my armor looks a bit damaged actually. How was that? What's that? 403. Well, I'm not planning on getting into any battles, so I think that'd be okay for the moment. And we'll just go through here. Looks like there's some food here as well. We'll just pick the spices, and looks like the berries are ready. We'll just pick this up just to keep the larder stocked. The fiber I don't really need. Of course, the grain is really good because we will get. I think we get 12 grain from that. So just where did that go? It probably went into the. See, there 12 grain there. Raw food. I can go into there. They've got no real shortage of food now. Plenty of spice, so we can. And they've got salami to make pizza. Just grab the ship. Turn the thrusters on. On the subject. Actually, I didn't pick up the core. The player, although technically I don't really need it because the ship should be in range. But now I am guessing that the console is going to be up on here because this is the bridge section. I think it's there. We're just going to get in. Close. Okay, integrated data module. Again, I'm not going to read everything in detail. Black access code, updating Wave Rider database. IDE, it's about time. Hello, Commander. I am afraid that there are a few things that happened, and shortly after the issues on the Apollon station and our voyage, and it was not able to tell you. I'm afraid we're still partially blocked by some important files which by the remains of the Wave Rider protocol, but thanks to you retrieving the code sequence black, there. That would be quite disturbing. You are right. So I will go through this very slowly, analyze the current situation. So if any of you want to read this in great detail. I thought that was a bit quick. Fleet left the Jupiter order, forced by the Wave Rider protocols. It seems the irregular vortex we dragged her to. It looks like we've been thrown off by a vortex. The wave front pushed us further. Well, I'm also not sure that our little 1 year delay was an accident, either planned as well or random side effect. The fleet was attacked immediately upon arrival here. So yeah, this information. Yes, very likely. I found the last available bridge protocol, partly destroyed. Can't wait any longer. Unknown enemy is harassing. This is not your command. Get out of here and take Yaden with you. Yeah, so how shall we? Loud explosion. Log damaged. This is Admiral Benner. All personnel. Grand Fleet and the rest of it will warp out of here any minute. Yeah, make contact to the Grand. We can only send Vice Admiral. Contact established. Perez, listen, don't have a lot of time left. We are pulling the enemies away from you. We have deducted the old relic, or we have detected the old relic. A planetary remnant. I'm afraid I've just demolished that. So, okay. At least that's something. I think the planetary remnant might be a bit of a problem. The subroutine knocked me out. Okay, wreckage still working. If I can power through in just a minute, let's send an emergency broadcast. Okay. Either way, you need to keep the troops at bay a few minutes until the antenna completes its signal. Does that mean we're going to get attacked? little bit worried about the fact that it mentioned the planetary remnant there, which I've already looted down. Now, are we going to get attacked? Well, I think just what we're going to do first is we're just going to go out and get that small titanium deposit. We'll pick this up. If it's... And that would give the game a chance to move on. And then we'll go back and loot the Titan. I don't want the silver shade. Ah, okay, we're going to have to use the silver shade. But it's only a small deposit, so... Oops. Double tap. And we'll just use the... Let's get down into here. Grab the titanium. I'm not going to say no to that. That is the whole of that titanium deposit got. Guarantee you that. Yep. Well, we're not getting an attack, so what I'm going to do is get back to there and we'll just do a little bit of looting. I mean, there should be some good loot on this. Oh, wow. I think we're dock on the SV. I mean, we're going to need the SV to get up onto the top there. So if I can land the SV about here for the moment. What we're going to do is break that for the moment. I'll try and tuck the core in so it can't get blown up on the first pass. And look what we got here. We got oxygen. I'm certainly going to rip out the oxygen. I'm going to do this fairly quickly, just in case there is an attack coming in or anything like that. Fuel. Got 1023. So in case that was worth it. Prices. Got an ammo box. Open that. We'll just put that straight into the controller. Ammo. This is new ammunition. What's this? CV plasma charge and some 155mm missile. Let's just go through the cargo boxes. Oh well, we'll take that. If I'd done the cargo boxes, I wouldn't have had to done the ammo box as a special. So, getting a little bit of reasonable loot. Well, standard loot is probably the polite way. The multi-charge could be useful. Closet, got something else that can sell. Another one. Closet 2, got some medium armor. We could probably sell that as well. Just take all this stuff out. Another multi-tool. And another multi-tool. There's not really a market for multi-tools. Right, thrusters. What have we got thruster-wise? Got 4 medium thrusters. Certainly gonna... Where are they? This is an enclosed thruster. Okay, it's time to hook up the MCR. And we're just going to hook up the output so I can see what I'm picking up. I'm kind of a bit worried about the fact that everything's gone quiet. I'm wondering whether things are a little bit broken. So we'll just take that out. So we're going to just salvage these, the flux cores for the moment. Console there. Anything in here? Take the doors. Don't really need furniture. We've already done this, so when we come right through to here, it's just see what the next one is. It's enclosed thruster, 70 meters there. So just you've taken the oxygen tanks, so we'll take those. Get rid of that because I don't really want the tags. What we got here? What we got down here? Okay, we'll just look through here. See if we can find the next thruster. Yeah, so there, 25 meters away. So we'll just what's that? That's the light. Oops. What we got? Take you off. Some more flux coils. That'd be useful. So that will help us with the upgrade. Just go into here. Let's get the last thruster. It's right over there. This could be a little bit of a stretch, unless I'm working up. What's that there? Oh, this is just a little bit of a separate module. There it is. We'll just take that. There's an antenna there. Hopefully I haven't picked up the antenna that it actually needs to do there. It can't be. It's, anything else in here? There's some pipes. Take these out. They've already emptied them. Anything else? I've got a dual logs consoles. I've got no 2 tank, 7 ventilators, a fuel tank. So I certainly wouldn't mind the fuel tanks. So we'll just see if we can find those. Right. Looks like all the fuel tanks are grouped together here. So turn that off. Take the fuel tanks. Well, 2 of them. Ah, right. Looks like there's some more over there. Take that door. Take that door. Got here an antenna. Not seeing any loot boxes, anything in here just at the moment. We'll work our way back. Okay, let me just get into the ship. I mean, there's a lot of ship here, so it is possible there is a loot box in here somewhere, which I'm not finding. Feel free to tell me. Let's have another look here. There's the. What is this here? Is that? That looks like it might be a second console. Can we just? Okay. We may have cracked it. This is a different part of the ship. We just. So maybe there's this token console there. Okay. Fortunately, I've kind of wrecked the ship a little bit. So just see if we can get in here. Let's see if we can. There. Let's just get back into the ship. Right, let's just get onto the ship. It's saying that the token console is in there. Yeah, obviously I misunderstood what he was telling me. So if we can get into about here, let's wander over here. Okay, so we're gonna have another conversation. Updating token console. Start procedure. Attention. Another log file has been detected. Play file. Warp core control room. T-5. Commander Larimer. Okay. Hello, Commander Mercer. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's just walk through there. How can I help you? I'm just having to look. Yes, I went a bit quick. Pulled out the junk from the Antarctica 4 decades ago. Okay, magically, yes indeed. Don't mind the black suits. This is confidential. Warp core optimizations. No worries. There seems to be no issues with the schedule being moved forward. This is obviously they're testing a new warp drive. Okay, through. My grandpa was the lead engineer on the Hyperion. Thank you. My grandpa became crazy about. Yeah, well, planned accident. The ship was not destroyed. So we're going to go looking for another ship. And then you showed up aboard the Titan. Remember my grandpa's story about black suits? Okay, so am I some kind of agent? The grand title. I'm an engineer. Nothing secret about. Okay. Calm down. The adjustments have been made and derived important data coming directly from the Apollonian lags. Okay. You might know them. But I also looked at the changes you've made. They're risky. Yes. Rest assured have been approved. Close file. Token module sequence 3 updated. Confirm. Okay. Go to bridge. Assess commander's console. Ah, so if I actually got out of sequence. Okay. We're going to go back to the bridge. Hopefully there's going to be enough left of the bridge to do something. Command codes assembled, black code accepted. Okay, so if I can actually, so I've done this out of sequence. Ah, it didn't tell me that. I'm just going to move through this again. Luckily, I didn't destroy the bridge. I was like summarize the mess. Okay. This information. Okay, we're just going to rattle through this again. At least it's something dead now, end now, necessarily wreckage. Not to load. Here they come. I've got Overwatch, mate. Oh, okay, wow, okay. They are not messing about. Nah. Oh. Can't even hit them. They're moving so quickly. Oh. Okay. We got a Gatling guns. I'm going to stay close to. I'm really glad I've got my drone bomber attack. Wow. I think I'll concentrate on one. Well, he's down. I am really glad I brought my capital vessel. That was a little bit exciting to consider the fact I hit absolutely nothing. And these are actually space drones. Find outpost, yes. That was a little bit up front. Wow, parasols. Okay, we'll take those. Who the heck's firing at me? I think I got a little bit. I think I got a little bit close to the drone base. I'm just going to loot these. Okay, there's somebody still close to me. What's that? Okay, am I being too greedy here? I am glad I wasn't just here with an SV. I would certainly strongly recommend that you don't do this without a ship without armor, especially a capital vessel. I'm certainly going to take you before you disappear. You probably took a couple of whacks on the front here as well. We've got some rocket drones. Just grab you. Some minigun drones over here. Let's keep going around, raiding. I mean, those bombers were really quick. You could even get a range on them. So you're certainly going to need turrets to defend yourself. So I'm just going around, picking up. There's another one there. This is a large plasma drone. I was going to start losing them because they're, wow, take that. Did I get that one? That's a large drone bomber attack base. Okay. Don't really feel that. Did I get you? Whoa. Well, we'll check it out just to be on the safe side. Nope, we get him. Some more ammunition. Certainly worth looting. I think I did the other two, but we'll just double check. Go on to night vision so we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done these two. Yeah, sorry about the lens flare. Yep. We've got those two. Just go back to and this is a comma ray, find the find the outpost. And I think that is about it. Thank goodness I had the MCRN Pioneer on Overwatch. What we're going to do now is just come in and land, and I think this would be probably a good point to wind up the video. So I'm just going to come in here and land. Oh yeah, oh, this is the SV. We'll just jump out here. I think I've got, what have I got in? Have I got anything in the silver shade? Got a little bit of rock. Probably put that into there. Oh, I can't. Okay. MCR Pioneer. Just shove you into there. Although why I've got so much rock, I don't know, but we can stack that. And okay. And then we'll just go to constructor out. And we'll just put this in here. Got that. So, and that can go in. That can go to the player. And oh well, this is because in. This can go in as well. That can go in. That can go in. That can go in. That can go in. Can go in. Structure out. Oops. Some fuel cells. We got that, which is the module ammo. Got some plasma charges for the SV. I was a bit worried about the silver shade. Yeah, I didn't understand why I couldn't reload the silver shade, but well, worry about that. There's some titanium ore there that needs to go into there, because that means we can now make rods. And just have a quick final check through. I think what we'll do is I've got the space, whereas I don't think I've got the space in here to store stuff. Maybe some of it is going to end up in the workshop. Because constructor in, got that there for sale. This can go into the for sale section. There's nothing particularly special about it. And I think that's about it. This is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. It says that you've got to go looking for a comma ray. So it's in here somewhere. I presume that is going to be the next step in this mission. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.